guys, welcome to Vanta Saloon Washing or Detailing. Today, finally prepping the missus's car for some paint correction. I'm using, for the first time, a clay mitt. This is like a G3, is it? Clay mitt. I've got to say, it is good. So, I have on here some Decon shampoo. Oh, you can hear how rough it is there. No, I'm keeping. So, I have Decon wash the car, snow foam the car. I have gone around it with tar and glue remover, got rid of all the tar that was on. But that is as smooth as a baby's butt. I've already done the bonnet and the front bumper. But that is like... and you can feel the grit underneath. So, that is smooth. Now the door I'm going to do next. It's not bad, but I can feel contaminants on it. Now I've done that bit and it's smooth. That bit I can't feel some. So I'm going to hit the rest of the car, but I'm telling you now, that is awesome. I'm used to clay barring, and doing this, washing it off, rinsing it out, and then going for the next panel is class. You can get on the car in no time, and I mean the bonnet is as smooth as a baby's butt. It's great. So I'll show you the packaging for this to get the name completely right next time. But yeah, I think it's a G3 clay mitt or something. But I'll show you at the end. And I'm going to use some Auto Glims super resin polish at the end to give it a good wax job as well, just to hide any little imperfections that are on when I've finished cutting and polishing. But I'll show you that. As you see, the weather isn't brilliant, so I'm trying to get it as quick as I can. But yeah, I'll update you in a minute. Right, so just lube the door up. To the top of the door too, because I'll clay bar that one. Right, and that will do for that. Bucket of water there too, with Decon shampooing to help clean the mitt. And if I come across here, I can feel. I mean, these don't. It's not too bad at all, to be honest. So I'm going to be serious. It's not that bad, but you know, it needs to be done. So, I mean, that feels good already. Now down here is going to be probably bad because it's near the road. So I'll do the midsection and top it first. Bit of a crosshatch. I'm going to hashtag it. That feels... wow, that is smooth to the touch, like. Yes, I'm going to do it again after I've done this, but that is great. So yeah, that mitt thing is awesome. Highly recommend it, guys. If you want to do a quick clay bar, you're crunched against time, like I am, and you want to do a good clay barring session, that thing is class. Right, I'll see you again when it's time for a bit of boofing and polishing. So, time to do the cutting time. So we've got advanced liquid compound and finishing compound, and that we're going to be doing on this freshly washed, deconned, clay mitted car of the missus's. So I'm going to start with the bonnet when we're on. The sun has come out, it isn't ideal, but yeah, I'll let me see the thing's a bit easier, I think, the scratches. I don't know if you can see. You can see the swirls there, look. So hopefully on this part there will be none. Right, so that's a bit of the panel done. As you can see there, it's not looking too bad. And you come across here, It's hard to see, but it's definitely better there than over there. But yeah, might take a wee while, but I've still got to do finishing polish on top of that as well, and then the super resin polish, so it's not too bad. I've got an old Maguire's polisher, which is like really old. I've got Lake Country pads, cutting disc, finishing disc and a polishing disc, and obviously you saw before the G3 liquid compound and then the finishing stuff. So I'm going to do the bonnet, and then I might finish the bonnet and just work my way around panel by panel and see what I can get it like. But yeah, bit by bit. It just kills my back. Oh, we'll get it there. So I'll update in a bit. Right, as you can see, near undone the top half of the bonnet compared to this. Can you see? Just about, maybe. A top bit. So the funny finishing one will tidy up a lot more. But I don't know about you guys, but my God, there's a lot of dust comes off this stuff. I don't know whether it's just the conditions I'm using it in or what. But this G3 compound stuff is very, very, very dusty. I'm covered in it. So it might just be the conditions. I'm outside, it's not a bad day, it's fairly warm. So I'm moistening the pad like it says, and then putting it on as I can, but yeah, very, very dusty. But we're getting there. Definitely getting there. It's going to take a while. It shouldn't take long to do the doors and that. The bonnet seems to be the worst. The rest of the car is not too bad, to be fair. But yeah, we're working on it. We're working on it. Right, so put a few blobs on. Put that down to 1. Quickly spread it out. I'm only going to number 4 on this thing. I don't know what speed that is, but it seems to work nicely. And just slowly back and forward, hashtag it as usual. Put the cable behind my neck. Oh, I really need a wireless battery one because these cables are a pain in the butt. I'm hardly putting any pressure on it. You know, 50% over that. I know it's a bit too sunny, but I'm not really in the option in a minute, so the last pass will be a bit slower. Now obviously bear in mind this is not a heavy cut compound, but it doesn't do a bad job. And wiping it off ain't that brilliant either, but it does come off. Get a wee clean spot. That looks a lot better. Not perfect. We're not going for perfection, are we? So I think 4 on that machine is definitely the sweet spot. And as I say, I've still got a finishing compound to go on this. And then the auto glims, other stuff, the resin polish. So hopefully I'll get this perfect by the time I finish, or at least near as damn it. So yeah, another update soon. Alright, so another thing that's wrong with this McQuire's polisher is that all the rubber's gone funny on it, so it's really sticky to use. So I'm not really enjoying it at the minute. I definitely need a new one. This is horrible! So using the finishing polish, I don't know if you can see, there's a line right there in the middle. How much deeper it's making the paintwork. There's light red, there's the deeper red. All this section here is done. So I've got to do the front half of the bonnet and over this side. Well, that's wild. How much deeper that finish. There's a 50-50 look there, right in the middle. How much deeper that finishing polish is making it. That's class. Bit easy to work with this stuff too, so I'm liking it. So we've got the finishing polish has been done now, and now we're on to the good old waxing part with the super resin polish. So I've put it on, as you can see. Look, I've done the swipe test and it's coming off pretty clean on the finger, so I'm going to rub this off, then the other corner or the other half should be dry, and I'll do the centre. Right, let's give this a wipe and see. It has been years since I've used this, and the smell of it's bringing back memories. Look at that. That is not looking bad indeed. So I've got the applicator, so I'll show you how I'm putting it on in a sec. Right, so I'll put some of the resin polish on the thing. It's a wee bit much, but, and then what I'll do is just do a line down and then just go back and forward like so, and applying it. I'll do it after the bonnet, and then while this is drying I'll go and clean that off over there. At least that's the plan anyways. Oh, the smell, this reminds me of doing the old XR2i at Shoals and the turbo at Shoals, the old Escort turbo. Oh, it smells great. Right, so while that's off is drying, I'll come over here. I'll wipe off this side. Just wipe it off beautifully. So I wanted to get the bonnet fully done, protected and everything, just in case I don't get time to do everything else. Because I've been at this since 10 in the morning and it's now like 2 or something, so. That is looking beautiful. And here is the bonnet, fully protected and finished. Still have to do the badges yet, but it's looking good. And now I'm starting down here with the bumpers and stuff. I'll work my way around. Right, there's a good pop of the sun now, so you can see how the bonnet's definitely a lot better. Now it's been fully protected. And I'm working my way down the sides now. That's looking good. So abrasive coat, finishing polish, wax, looking lovely. I'm happy with that. It's been a while since I've done this, so yeah, now for the rest of the motor. Right, there we have it. Car is done. Polished, buffed, polished, finishing polished. Oops. Glass has been cleaned because it was a bit dusty. And then it has been super resin waxed.